wiser but the rest. Listen to the podcast, join the quest. Heartbeats racing, adrenaline high. This is where champions fly.
Hey guys, welcome to the B-Ball Podcast. I'm your host, Bryant.
And I'm Eric.
What's up, brother?
What's
How
up,
you
man?
doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
Good, doing good. Well, we are already mid-argument.
Yeah. It's all good.
So we ready to have this episode come in hot and fiery. We're here to talk about a few topics. We got the WNBA. Asia Wilson, we're going to talk about a little bit. Also, college football is starting.
Yeah.
And then for a treat, for some of you, I know for myself not particularly, we're going to be watching the final highlights from both teams. Sadly, the Boston Celtics are included in that because they did go to the finals. But then we'll also see the Mavericks, Kyrie and Luka.
Yeah, that is true. Brian is a long life Lakers fan, so he has a deep hatred for the Celtics. And I feel him. I understand. Rivalry. That's just how it is in sports. You got your team. You hate certain teams.
Yep.
That's why I hate Alabama.
That's how it goes.
I
don't even think I hate them. They're just not even in my mind.
No, you do.
Like,
you do hate them.
Like there's only 28 other teams in the NBA.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
And there are 29 when you add the Lakers. But.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the first topic. Let's get into it, man.
What are we talking about?
We're mid-season WNBA. We're getting close to the playoffs.
Yes.
Who do you have winning the MVP, and why is it Asia Wilson? Because at this point, it is a one-lady race.
It is. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that. You do have Breanna Stewart, who came off an injury a couple years ago. So she's actually looking like she's back in full swing. But Asia's definitely my number one, who I would vote for if I had a vote. Once I get a vote, I'll vote for.
Yeah.
No matter how old she is. But Asia she's definitely doing things that you don't see. 34-13 her last game. She's breaking history, it seems like, every season she's going along and she's doing it so fast. Just for her sixth season, I definitely see her winning her third MVP already out of 6 seasons is crazy.
Yeah.
Finals MVP already. She's an Olympic gold medalist. Like it's her. And
yeah.
I don't think you can pick anybody else. Even though Breanna Stewart, like I said, she is close. They are the number 1 seed, so that does look a little bit better for them. But it's Asia Wilson. Can't do nothing with her.
No, I understand. So, I guess who do you have coming out on top? Which team do you have coming out on top for the WNBA in the playoffs this year?
So I definitely think the Aces will three-peat. I have faith. I have faith in Becky Hammond. I have faith in that team. Asia Wilson leading it. It's going to be hard. I think they learned this season that it's not as sweet as it always is, because for the last 3 to 4 seasons they've been top 3 teams. Right now they're number 4, so they're not bad. But they weren't losing consecutive games. This is the first season they lost consecutive games, and you can actually see the frustration. And I mean, once you get closer to the top, that's when it gets harder. You start sweating, folks start falling off, people start talking about you. But I see the Aces winning. Lord, hopefully Liberty get knocked out before the end, because if not, her and Breanna Stewart, that's gonna be the most viewed WNBA finals.
Yeah, and obviously the good teams, man, they figure out how to win the games whenever the crunch time does come.
Yeah.
The playoffs come, they've been there before. They've already back-to-back champions. I'm right along with you. I think they're gonna be able to prevail because they know what it takes to win.
Yeah, and first ever three-peat. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. I just want to read off some stats to you, man, for Asia Wilson.
Don't let them know her history.
All right, so just this season alone, she's averaging 27, 12, 2 assists, almost 3 blocks and 2 steals.
2.9 blocks, crazy work.
For her career, she's averaging 21 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and a little over 1 steal a game. 6-time All-Star, 2-time MVP, Finals MVP, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, number 1 pick. Every college award that you can win in college basketball, she pretty much won it. She holds so many records in the SEC. Coming from South Carolina, she already has a statue outside of South Carolina. What do you think will make her the greatest of all time? Is she on that trajectory, or is she already there?
Out of respect to, Diana and, of course, you got your Sue Birds out there. Candace Parker's, of course, my first ever WNBA player. That's how I fell in love with the game, Candace Parker. But you can't deny it. Her 6 seasons, you said it, 6 All-Stars. That means she's been an All-Star her whole career.
Yeah.
How many people can say that? All the college awards that you said. So she's made herself known at each level.
Yep.
She's built a resume that you can't really compete with. And I don't see anybody coming up anytime soon that would do that. I don't think she's a generational player. I think she's a once in a lifetime player. I don't think we'll ever see anybody like Asia Wilson again. And I definitely think, right now she's at 43. 100 career points. The top is like 7. So, you got to think she got there 6 years. And the person that's in number 1 is Diana Taurasi. And of course, she's been playing, she's 62.
Yeah.
So, and she's that close on her tail. So I see nothing but ups for her. She will be the GOAT. Within the next 2 years, she'll be the GOAT.
Yeah. Fun fact, I actually heard Asia Wilson, like in middle school, she didn't even want to play basketball. She started playing. She got really good at it. Yeah. And, high school, she was McDonald's All-American. Best player in basketball, or in high school basketball for sure. Yeah. And it just transitioned to college and WNBA. So, she's definitely on a tear. Her career already kind of reminds me a little bit of Patrick Mahomes in a way. Yeah. They're arguably making their GOAT cases right now. And they both came in around the same time into the professional league.
Yeah, and then they did come in, and I think that's one thing that you will see that kind of, that kind of throws a difference. They come into good teams, good organizations. They have good coaches. So you bring, and that's the way if you get a good player with good talent, great prospect, and you bring them up in a good system, good coaching all the way, you can see what they come out to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's people that haven't played or started playing late. Joel Embiid started playing late. They were talking about when the first time he dunked, and he was talking about 18, 19. And everybody's looking at him like, bro, we dunking at 11 years old. Yeah. So it's just, once you put that development into somebody, I just think, you can definitely see the fruits of it come true.
Yeah, and honestly, some people are just naturally gifted to where they're just so athletic, and they can do stuff, and they can do a lot of different athletic activities just naturally, and they're going to be good at it, Yeah. In basketball, she's, 6'8", 6'9", something like that?
Let me double check.
I was about to say, because she's definitely physically gifted.
She's 6'5". She listed at 6'5".
6'5", but she is very, very physically gifted. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then her shots. I was seeing her shots. She's shooting more outside. She's shooting threes more. So it's definitely, she's expanding her game. And like I said, 2-3 years, it's not gonna be a conversation. It's gonna be like, all right, so why is she not the GOAT?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel you. Especially if she's staying on the same trajectory. She wins another championship this year, another Finals MVP. You can make the argument now.
Yeah, she wins MVP, another Finals MVP. If she wins MVP this year, which is highly likely, 95% true. If she goes to the playoffs, wins the Finals, wins MVP, that's crazy. And then, she just won a gold medal. Yep. She'll be there in 2028.
Yeah, she'll probably win another Defensive Player of the Year this year too.
If not this year, next year. Yeah. It's crazy.
And she's still so young too. Like, she can play another 10 years.
This is her 6th season. Yeah. This is her 6th season. She's 28.
And me being a Georgia fan, naturally I love seeing, even though South Carolina is a kind of a rivalry for us, she's still from the SEC. I love anybody from the SEC.
You gotta show your respect.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, speaking of the SEC in Georgia.
Speaking of that, college is starting. How you feel about Georgia?
Oh, man.
Ranked number 1. What you think their record gonna be?
Oh, man, our record. So we have some tough games this year, man. We have some very tough games on the schedule this year. We play our first game against Clemson, 31st, next Saturday.
That's Clemson. A tough game.
Yeah. Clemson ranked number 14. we've played them before opening game a couple years ago, and we only won 10-7.
Yeah.
Or 10-3. My bad. It was 10-3, and our only touchdown came from a pick six. We intercepted it and ran all the way back for a touchdown.
So you're scared? That's what you're saying?
Not that I'm scared, obviously, but Clemson's not they're not just a
pushover team.
Yeah, you can't just roll over them. They're a good team, and they have been a good team for a few years. Yeah. Well, since like the early 2010s, because them and Alabama been feuding, or they were feuding for a long time, especially when Trevor Lawrence was there, Mac Jones, Tua, and all them. But yeah, it's going to be really good. It's going to be really good to see. Now, we have a lot of tough games this year. We play, first of all, if you're in the SEC, you got a tough schedule as it is.
Yeah.
There's 9 ranked teams in the SEC.
Top 20, right?
In the top 20.
That's crazy. Almost half. You said they're running.
Almost half of the top 20 teams are in the SEC.
Yeah.
And people have given Georgia, even Alabama, a lot of slack for the longest time because we have quote unquote easy schedules. Mm-hmm. But we just make them look easy, because of how good we are. But if you give any of these teams, you give Ohio State, Michigan, Oregon, the other big schools that are in these other conferences, if you gave them our schedule, our SEC schedule, man, they would not have the same record they'll be having over there.
Oh, you think that'd be a little bit harder? Yeah, it is.
I guarantee, because the SEC,
it's a tougher division.
SEC is 100% the toughest when it comes to mostly all of college sports, but especially football.
Oh Lord, here we go. Yeah, I think I can get that. You said college? Yeah, I think I can get that.
In college, definitely. I think
I can get that.
And, all of our games that we play this year, we play Alabama in Alabama. We play Texas in Texas. We play Ole Miss in Ole Miss. Those are 3 top, that's the 4, 5, and 6 ranked teams. We play them away in their stadium. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, number one, it's hard to be number one.
But if we come out on the other side of those games,
so give me a record.
Undefeated.
What you thinking?
Naturally, I'm predicting us to go undefeated.
All right. But now that we're out of delusional land.
No, that's not delusional whatsoever. So, Georgia.
So you just gave 3 huge opportunities right now. You think y'all going to win all 3 of those?
Yes. There is a reason, because let me tell you why. Georgia and Kirby Smart, they are pissed off about last year. They are furious.
Now they may get Alabama.
No. There we're getting Alabama. We're getting Texas. We're getting Ole Miss.
I don't know about Ole Miss.
We play Kentucky in. Come on now, Ole Miss. Come on now, Kentucky. We play them in Kentucky. We play.
I put some money on that Ole Miss game. I think they're gonna shock you.
Oh no.
You sitting here worried about Clemson, and you trying to throw down Ole Miss like they ain't nobody.
Look, man, all these teams, we're gonna beat them. I guarantee. It's gonna be close games. But Georgia, we're just so far and above everybody, honestly. Yeah. We're ranked number 1. We have the highest chance to make the national championship. We have the highest chance to win the national championship. We have the highest chance to win the SEC. According to ESPN, they have it projected to lose 2 games.
Yeah.
But that's more like a projection for their Power Football Index, and
because they're not delusional. They don't think undefeated. That's just they leave that thinking for you.
But we definitely have a chance to go undefeated.
No, everybody.
We have a great chance to go undefeated.
You have a chance. There's going to be a difficult one.
It's going to be difficult. Oregon actually has a higher chance to go undefeated than we do, but that's because they don't play nowhere near the amount of teams that we play as far as strength of schedule wise.
Yeah.
We got one of the hardest strength of schedules.
Y'all seem like y'all are traveling a lot, so.
Yeah, definitely, especially for those big time games, and a lot of them are night games too. So we have to travel on the road at night in the SEC. Going into any other SEC stadium is tough already.
Yeah.
No matter what team it is. If you're going to Vanderbilt, regardless, and Vanderbilt's the worst team in the SEC, still it's going to be a tough game because you're going into their stadium. It's always like that in the SEC.
So SEC top. All right.
Oh, by far.
All All right,
Easily.
But, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So undefeated, we'll put you on record for it. See how that goes.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, me and a buddy of mine that work with me, we haven't officially made this bet yet, but we were talking about it. He was saying that he's a Florida fan, and I'm a Georgia fan. Georgia-Florida got one of the biggest rivalries. You know, they have a Georgia-Florida game every single year, and it's at a neutral site. It's neutral, but it's in Jacksonville. Mm-hmm. But Florida plays their games in Gainesville, which is like an hour away from it. But we have a little, not official bets, but we talked about it. He told me that if Georgia loses more than 2 games, then I have to cut my hair off. Yeah.
Y'all shook on it?
Hey, no, we did not shake on it. You see all this hair, man, I don't want to lose none of it, right? But he's also, like, we're both really big into cooking and, you know, we both like wanted to be chefs growing up, but he has an electric smoker. And I told him, I was like, if we go undefeated and win a national championship, he has to let me have his smoker.
Yeah, that's like a $1,200 smoker, right?
Yeah, he agreed to it, right? But I didn't fully agree to it yet. I haven't shook his hand.
Stop being scared.
No. The thing is, man, look, man.
Stop being scared.
Being scared. So I'm predicting us to go undefeated, right?
And he said if y'all lose more than 2 games.
Yes.
I think you should take it.
Yeah, man, I'm debating on it, but the thing is, I don't know.
Yeah,
I really don't want to cut my hair.
You're scared because you're not.
I haven't cut my hair in since 2015. Like any length off my hair, I've only just cut the sides off.
Yeah, you should definitely do it. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will see.
All right, well now let's go ahead and get to the worst part of watching the Celtics.
Yeah, well, not just the Celtics and the Mavericks, you know.
Oh yeah.
Finals plays.
You have the 2024 final plays of both teams.
Yeah. Well, let's get into it.
Somebody crazy.
Free throw, 4 for the rebound. Here's Pritchard. He loves these. Puts it up half court to the buzzer.
Al Horford got a ring. And that man got some money because of shots like that.
The boy paid Pritchard, bro.
Well, they bring him in for the last 15 seconds.
Luka looks so defeated already.
He retired, bro. Look at the man getting carried by every team he's been on for the last couple of years. All right, watch Luka. He finna duke. Swish. Huh?
Oh, that!
I don't remember that one.
Derek White? I
don't remember that one.
I was unfamiliar with your game,
I don't remember that one.
With a 7-foot center, Derek White. No, it absolutely is possible because you're always looking for where you can create an
That's
advantage.
crazy.
And right now, the Dallas Mavericks have created about 5 or 6 advantages.
But he was a great addition to the team. And they drafted him.
That's a normal dunk. Why is he here?
So you're telling me that he wasn't a good addition to that team?
I'm not saying that. It was just a normal dunk, though.
But I wasn't talking about that specific play. I said he was a good addition.
See, that was a good one. They should have kept the last one. They should have just left that out.
My last point, he was a good addition to the team.
No, he is. But this is the highlight film for the finals. It ain't got nothing to do with his game.
I was talking about the game, though.
That one dunk, he didn't need that in there. Oh my gosh.
Derek White is blocking these folks like it ain't nobody. And then just run. Just look at him walking back up with the ball. That had to be White. Derek White and Drew Holiday is just crazy, bro.
Together? Yeah.
The most non-scoring but best defensive back.
Well, that's a foul right there. That's a hard foul.
A hard foul? You can tell who the LeBron fan is.
Oh my gosh, that's... It's such a hater, bro.
The man wanted to come to LA. I don't know why he didn't come to the Lakers. Mr. Derek Jones Jr. Now he can dunk on somebody. I think he was on that top 5 dunk list for 2K too.
Yeah, that was pretty tough.
Doncic here. Luka ends up on the wrong side. Provides
Luka just watched this man go right past him. What? PJ Washington? Ain't nobody.
That man getting carried by every team he's been on since the last couple of years.
What are you talking about? Oh, PJ Washington?
I'm talking about Jason Tatum.
Dang, you what? That wasn't in the film about Jason Tatum.
He was on the sideline.
Oh. Okay.
There was a lot of defense played in here, I didn't realize.
Yeah. Oh, look at Damn. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Dang, bro.
You thought it was going to be a Tatum highlight, didn't you?
Look, that boy hit it again, bro.
I told you, that's what he got paid for. He got an extension based off of hitting those shots. Last 15 seconds, who you putting there? Peyton Pritchard. Who?
Who you gonna take out?
Huh?
Who you gonna take
Jason
out?
Tatum?
Dang, bro, you just hate Jason Tatum, bro.
Nah, I'm just playing. I ain't playing that much, but.
I'm gonna say that's one of Kobe's disciples.
Did Kobe choose him?
That was okay pass.
Did Kobe say anything nice about him?
I think so. Yeah, he did.
Kobe ain't never said nothing about no damn Jason Tatum.
No, I think you're lying.
Now that boy, woo!
Yeah, he got downhill kind of quick.
Well, I played with Exum on 2K14. That nigga old as hell. When he was with the Jazz, boy, you remember?
Yeah.
Folks who remember you played my career? He was your top competition. There you compare your ass in. Every time I played him, drop 50 on his head.
Dang, imagine getting dunked on by Dante.
Exum.
Exum.
Ooh. Now you see what a man made Team USA, don't you?
Still not over Jaylen Brown.
That's what they said. Panning to the most basic.
Okay, what Tatum gonna do?
Get the ball ripped again.
Look, he shot.
Yeah, he even thought he missed it. Watch the jump up again. Watch this. He shot it. He said, "Oh, I missed that shit."
And have to decide whether to hold on to the rope or let go. He said, "Yes, this is that moment, but we've got to hold on. We don't have a choice."
Inside, another nice feed. This time, Holiday and Tatum.
Okay.
This was his last possession. Multiple advantage.
Have you seen all the memes about Jason Tatum online when he won the championship?
Yep, he's trying to get a moment so bad, trying to create one. But he ain't really play.
Dunker spot. Beautiful delivery. That was
Look at that shot. I bet you after he did that play, he said, "Oh man, that was a good give and go."
their offense struggled. Their defense has been their strength. Irving, nice turnaround shot there.
I miss Kyrie so much, man.
I miss the old Kyrie, straight at the gold Kyrie.
I miss Kyrie with
Look like the
LeBron.
old Kyrie.
9 assists.
Corner 3 Kyrie.
Tatum sidestep.
I hate the new Kyrie. The flat earth Kyrie. No shot Curry.
Still targeting Luka Doncic. The step back three from Jason Tatum.
Come on, bro.
I'll be honest, every time Jason Tatum make a shot, I'm gonna talk shit.
Hey. That's crazy.
Mr. Daniel Gafford.
Strength has been driving.
Doncic stripped from behind by Holiday. Ball loose, serving, trying to come up with it. Does. Throws it inside. Doncic.
Now that was a lucky shot.
Kyrie Irving's hustled
Yeah.
to collect the basketball in the dead corner. And then just the patience. What a heads-up play.
It's kind of hard to look at any highlight series when you're down 3-0.
Ball taken by White. Final seconds. Plenty of time. Tatum's down the other end. 2 seconds ago. Tatum throws it down with a second remaining.
Okay.
And that's 2 times in a row. Luka Doncic. hits
Damn,
the
you think he
floor.
called for the ball
Not
on
his
that?
responsibility to get back on the shot. That's a mistake. From the
That was more of a highlight for whoever passed it.
Hardy gets to the lane inside. Tillman right there to contest it. Hauser ahead to Brown. Brown goes up and in off the glass. Most dynamic drivers in the half court. And in the
this
transition,
final,
he's
like
nearly
Kyrie, that's
unstoppable.
Do you put Jaylen Brown over Jason Tatum now?
I've been had Jaylen Brown over there.
Tatum, hesitation, bank shot is good.
Everybody just likes him
And
because
the
he dunked on
foul.
LeBron.
Slick
and
move
he
from
was-
Jason
he
Tatum.
almost beat
Tightening
him.
up his
No, there's a lot of people who seriously had him
Little
top 5 player in the league.
freeze
Because
lively.
he
Then the burst to go
dunking on
by
LeBron
goes
first
back to the
year,
right
and
hand. They've missed some chippies.
Well, it's not even that, 'cause people
1 for
were,
9 in the third.
Doncic pulls back.
They thought he was golden after that. He played a good series.
Goes at Porzingis.
We
A
played a
foul
great
and
series.
one. Luka Doncic
He
chance
led
for a
his team in the
3-point
finals
play.
against the
No question, but to me, this is still
Warriors.
about some of the limitations movement-wise for Kristaps Porzingis. So a little bit slower.
I remember that year was his rookie year.
If the Mavericks try and take advantage,
I would
get
say that's
Gafford
what they
involved
did.
right there on cue,
He
throws
is
it down.
different. He top 10.
Here
When
in
they
the game.
played
Well, through 3 games, Boston had done
Cavs,
such a
2018.
good job
LeBron
of
had
defending
nobody.
against these alley-oops.
that's true.
A few of them
I think his second
in
highest
game
point
4.
per game for that playoff was
Gets
like
inside, layup short, rebound Doncic looking to push.
no for the whole playoff. I think it was like Kevin Love. He only had like
Gafford, oh,
12 points or
perfect
something like that.
connection.
Luka
Just for like the
pushing
playoffs.
the basketball. Watch how fast he's going. This is a
Jordan Clarkson.
noticeable difference from earlier in this series. Now
That's
the
a
5th
difference,
alley-oop
boy.
in this series for the Dallas
Jordan
Mavericks.
Clarkson was
Let's just say
definitely
the
on.
margin stays this way.
During that time.
And from a
But that
player
boy Gafford
perspective,
is serious.
how
Yeah, I remember him when he was
significant is a
in
beat?
Washington.
Doncic
I used to bet on
defense
him
here
a
in the
little
first
bit.
quarter.
He always gets you that little rebound. They always have him for like 7 rebounds. or something like that. And he'll come through with a clutch 9
This
rebound
was
night
off
every
the
now and
steal.
again.
Drew Holiday spin cycle. He just is so good at using his body, his strength, his footwork. Doesn't jump.
Yeah.
It's inside to Tatum. Tatum double team. Gets inside and throws it down. Jason Tatum using his strength in the lead back up to 6.
That's true.
They've taken 11 more threes already than Dallas. These two teams took more threes. Nice feed inside. Washington to Lively.
Aggressive targeting.
I'm not knocking that he's not a great
individual
distance.
defenders.
Tatum a 3.
No, I was just talking about that one play. That was just a random, like a normal dunk.
But see, I knew all these other
Left
players
dribble
that
right over the
I was
top
sending ground
of
work.
PJ Washington.
Okay.
14 on the shot clock.
I see he's talking about him.
Irving sidestep three-pointer. Got it! From Kyrie chaos here in the first half. He's got 20. Here in the first half, he's got 20.
But that's a mismatch. Kyrie Irving in space against
Well, you
Horford.
take to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Doncic
Why are you
creating
doing-
some space. Mavericks scoring at will in the paint right now.
Luka's so good
230
one-on-one.
pounds. He crosses him over. That
It
gets him the
does- it
initial
doesn't matter who's
separation.
guarding him.
Tatum is looking for the push-off. Not going to get that kind
But
of
he's
whistle
so
in the
good
finals.
one-on-one that he's good.
Doncic goes right at
5-on-5.
Tatum.
That's
Throws a
crazy.
wild pass. Stolen by
He's so
Brown.
good one-on-one
Holiday all
that somebody
alone.
gonna double him, and then they're gonna make him great. That's why he can pass the ball, he can get the rebound, throw it up the court.
So
Fast
Jason
tracking.
Tatum here in isolation against Luka does a nice job of sliding his feet. Luka gets off balance. That's what creates that turnover. Drew Holiday out and running for the easy 2.
Drew Holiday had ups like
Bad
that.
pass. Tatum. No, can't save it. Jones to steal. Goes right at Tatum. Banks it in. And a
Tatum, how you let
foul.
this man
Tatum
bully
tried to
like that?
back off. Instead, he picks up his second personal.
They've had a few of these where they just get a little sped up. Tatum trying to relocate. And I want you to watch Tatum's arm here. You can't really see it.
Maxi Kleba. Derek Lively offensive rebound. Lost it. Trying to get it back. Throws it, but right to Brown. Jaylen Brown goes right past him.
You just gotta let go out.
Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum come into play. Watch this right to left cross. Maxi Kleba decides probably not a good idea to challenge.
People were giving Jaylen
This
Brown a
is
lot of
tough
slack when they
move.
played
He's
in
a
the,
dynamic
against the
athlete,
Warriors.
and that
Because
is an emphatic
they were saying he
finish.
couldn't
It's
do
so
it with his
pretty.
left
The officials just spoke.
or go left.
We see
anything.
Brown once
But,
again.
He was definitely
And
doing
said
that. I
that
mean,
was not in the
he just had a post recently where he was dribbling in the pool with his
three-pointer.
left hand
Puts it
and
in.
the ball weight.
Jaylen Brown at both ends of the floor. And the lead
Yeah,
goes up to
definitely.
22.
If you look
Maxi
at this
Kleba's going to
highlight,
be in isolation.
oh,
Here
man,
comes the
he's,
screen. Maxi's like, I don't want to get
He's
beat.
it, right?
I'm
this
going to
thing
give you
will
a
make you
cushion.
think he's definitely better than Jason Tatum. And honestly, I mean,
Irving. Oh, nice move inside. Backs it home.
Stop it. What did I just say about the greatest handle in history?
Take a look at Irving again. He's a magician with the ball.
Kyrie is going to be Kyrie.
Part of the resurgence. Kyrie Irving. Drives, pulls up, shot. It's good. Soft touch. Irving hearing some boos, but not crazy boos.
He won't do it again.
Gets a piece of the ball.
Look how Al Horford touched that ball.
Derek Jones, excellent defender, but again, Porzingis was the height advantage. Shoots over him. Shot's good. He's 5 of 7 from the field.
And this is that pull through that he loves. He goes low to try to draw the foul. Gets the hands back. Soft touch.
He says all of his experiences during the course of his career prepared him for that moment the other night. Kleber blocked by Porzingis. He's at it again. Game 1.
How about this block by Kristaps Porzingis? Kleber getting some early run. His
but
ability
need Porzingis,
to stay hip to hip, use that length, keep his body
every single piece
and pin that
they have on the Celtics.
Doncic gets inside, stops, trying to get some contact. Yes, and a foul. Luka Doncic with a chance for a three-point play and a chance to cut it to 5.
By Luka Doncic, he's going to dead stop once he feels Al on his back. Watch this. Stop. Draw the contact.
Tatum, nice feed, and Brown throws it down.
But they got so many people on the team, and I feel like you need every single one of them
on the drive goes right.
Because Jason Tatum alone
Another
will
rejection from Derek White.
That much over the top.
Here's Tatum down the other end. Throws it down. Tatum got hit. The entire playoffs. Holiday goes inside. Well defended by Lively as Tillman misses.
Oh my God. We won. And Jason Tatum hit a 3.
Good closeout there from Tillman. Irving throws it up and Lively with the alley-oop dunk.
Youngest player in NBA Finals history with a double-double. Finishes
in the quarter. They're 1 of 8 from the field. Doncic gets inside, layup's good, and another foul. 20 points already for Doncic, and we still have 5:57 remaining in the half.
Some of that had to do with Luka Doncic's eyes. Watch him look to the pass, then to the basket.
Mine now 3 always crazy.
We can build on the fourth quarter of Game 3. They were down 21, cut it to 1. And then when Doncic fouled out, unable to finish it, Lively able to finish that.
Against this Dallas Mavericks defense, you have a split second to make those decisions.
Doncic throws it up. Oh, beautiful pass, and Jones throws it down.
Something that's been a strength of the Mavericks, not necessarily in games 1 and 2, but off that pick and roll, Jalen gets hung up. It gets just.
Bradley was a rookie this year, right?
Their actions don't always reflect that. Every guy on the Boston Celtics has said that this season, and their actions have reflected that.
Kyrie Irving steps back, knocks down a 3. Doncic, count it, and the foul. Doncic, a strong move to the bucket.
And you said this earlier, Norris.
So good
Luka Doncic probably at his best when he's attacking the basket.
Starting 5 back in there for the Celtics. Tatum gets past Lively, goes inside, the layup, bank shot, it's good, and the foul.
When the jumper's not going, Jason Tatum has the ability to just put the head down, get to the cup, and finish through contact. The softest rims in the world are in Cameron Indoor Stadium. That is a fact, Mike. Why do you think I scored so many points?
Jaylen Brown drives inside, shot blocked by Derek Jones. It's Dallas defense.
Every single drive. Jalen is an incredibly strong guy, but you see the ability of
Shot clock at 9. Irving pull up, jump shot. It's good. 1-point game. 4 for 14 from 3 in the first 2 games. 3 for 5 so far tonight. Gafford gets the pass and the strong flush. Brown given some space, and hits the 3. Lively grabs that one. Celtics shooting just 36% from the field. Meanwhile, the Mavericks have hit 10 of 15. Irving a 3-pointer. Got it!
Look how they run. Look how this team.
Joe Mazzulla has talked all the time. We have to take away Kyrie Irving's transition threes. Tillman just too much space, too far back.
Look at all the running. All the person they run is Ruki. You know what he's doing? Look how everybody running.
Doncic rattles in a 3.
Hey, like I said, we're gonna see that, and that's kind of gonna determine how good the Mavericks be.
I'm not gonna say it's not because he's not gonna want
lost
to.
it. Picked up by Doncic. Tatum Bodie got hit.
Be able to run back and forth right there.
Doncic to Gafford. Gafford blocked by Porzingis.
First play from Kristaps Porzingis. Doris mentioned his.
JT's on him too, doing a great job, and just making it tough on him.
All right, Lisa. Oh, P.J. Washington. The Celtics had a great defensive sequence there, but Doncic.
But see, I want to know that. I know what they feel like afterwards.
Nowhere to
but
go.
What were they thinking in the beginning?
Jaylen Brown turns his head for just
you
a
know
split
that this
second.
25-foot man
P.J.
is standing
Washington,
right there.
Eric Jones Jr., Gafford,
Hey,
Doncic, and Irving. 4 on the 24.
Yeah,
White sees that, has to hoist up a three-pointer. And it's good! Derek White!
Kyrie Irving. Irving did a great job of fighting him, and Derek White with just the court awareness.
Doncic leaning in,
I
trying to
haven't
draw
watched
some
that
contact,
conversation.
fading away, got to go.
Like I told you for the 20th time. Don't nobody care about that.
6 on the 24.
At least having him on the team.
Kleber blocked by Brown, right back to Kleber, and then lost it out. Great defensive play.
This was an incredible
Brown,
block
yeah.
from Jaylen Brown. But on that possession,
Tatum with 9 to shoot. Brown against Doncic. Jump shot is up and good. Marcin Gortat has a
I don't see how
Irving can't get him, but Gafford can.
we're looking at this, and Jaylen Brown did not get selected to Team
And yet they're
USA.
scuffling again.
Like,
No cap, watching this build and watching those moments that Derek White is
It's
having,
already a 10-point lead.
I can see why he
just the
did
ball
get
containment,
traded.
but the contest
no,
on those
you could have chose Derek White too.
I mean, I just think they should have let Jason Tatum out. Then they could have
Doncic
had
turns,
Jaylen Brown
shoots, and scores.
and
18 for Doncic. Joe Mazzulla wants another timeout. It's a
Jason
20-point lead.
He's been engaged.
Yeah, people would have been crying if Jay Tatum went on that team.
Nobody would have been there crying.
Yeah, they would have.
Is brilliant. Boy, that
Bro,
jumper is pure.
People definitely would have been complaining and crying if Jason Tatum was not on that team and they picked Derek White and Jaylen Brown.
And see, he could have used the excuse, oh, my girlfriend have a baby, so I'm gonna stay home with her.
Spinning, driving, layup, got it.
Like, nah, if they would have invited him and he turned it down, then that's different.
But what they have talked about, you think they would have talked about it for all these weeks? Like they talked about the Jaylen Brown incident?
That's his first field goal.
Yeah.
Tatum
So I think he would get some rough rules.
Shot clock winding down. White has to hoist it up.
They said he
Can't
didn't
get
win
the
Finals
fall.
MVP.
Holiday
He didn't
right
win the
there.
Finals
Tatum
MVP,
backs
so-
it in on a foul. Another intangible play from Drew Holiday.
Up play.
I think the thing with Jaylen Brown was it was like he won Finals MVP. He won the Finals.
6'7",
Why is he not on
30s.
there?
But the thing is, though, like the media looks at
And a
Jason
very
Tatum
good two-point shooter.
as top 10, 15 player in the league,
Tatum
probably
has
coming
Kyrie
up, probably
Irving
top
and
5.
Brown cuts.
But most folks who really had a
From
problem
Jason
with that man
Tatum.
being out was,
Doncic, another
normal
tough
people
fall
like
away
folks who was
shot.
talking
Can't
about
get
it.
that
Like,
one to go. Fight for the rebound. Knocked loose.
But I mean, the media, they're gonna be talking about if they love Jason Tatum. They're gonna be talking about Jason Tatum not making it for a long time.
Mike, they can't contain the
That
ball.
boy Paul Pierce.
Boston is
I don't
just
think no Jason Tatum
relentlessly
love like that.
attacking off the drive.
Irving shot blocked. Brown again with the rejection. Jaylen Brown, a defensive demon here in the third.
About the lack of help defense from the Boston Celtics on these
Jaylen
early
Brown.
And turning the team around mid-season, the
racist
transformation
fans.
what the
Psych.
Bulldogs went through mid-season to become this
Racist
stellar
fans.
defensive team as Doncic gets inside, takes his time, and banks it home.
Again, they're going to hunt and attack Al Horford as the big, try to
You know
make
they
him
talk-
guard
you know
the
they were saying
space.
about Boston.
He is the absolute
I know what they
best.
say about Boston. That's one reason I don't like Boston. Like, there's many reasons. It's a platitude. It's a whole
Falling away,
buffet of
shot is
reasons.
good. Luka
Not just one
Doncic,
answer.
8 points here in the first. Again, great help defense. There's the one he got off. It's so difficult.
You can't casually double team unexpectedly because that's when Boston's so dangerous.
Brown on the steal and
Hey, he got up there for that.
And
He gets
Jaylen
a
Brown
little
picking
mad,
Luka's
a little
pocket. He's got
frustrated.
2 of those steals.
Irving, alley-oop, and Gafford throws it down. Perfect pass from Kyrie Irving. And the Mavericks back with an 8.
For the Boston Celtics.
It's the right calf.
He's trying to sprint back.
Tatum, sidestep, left-handed, banks it home. What a sweet move.
And much as I do not like Kyrie,
This is that decisiveness.
Kyrie
You got
probably
Tim
is.
Hardaway
He's
Jr.
so
on
skilled,
you.
man. He's
You
so
create the
talented.
driving angle. That created a situation where
There's nothing on
Boston's
the court he
defense
can't
couldn't
do.
get set.
Tillman drives.
You know what I'm actually kind of afraid of is that Kyrie is going to do all this stuff, and we're going to appreciate him.
Bench when he hit
but
the
nobody
three
after
in
us
Game
is
3.
gonna
Lively
do
loves to push up and pressure against other bigs.
Because they're not.
Loses
I
his
was reading a
balance,
list that
the
had
ability.
top point
Holiday
guard.
with the left hand.
Yeah.
Too strong.
I'm talking about the man that didn't crack. I know he went on the top
Irving
25.
pulls off
Yeah.
three-pointer.
And like that's so disrespectful, and they're not gonna put him as a great shooter. I mean, they can say he had the best handles all the time, but that's not an award. That's not
So
an
that, as far as like talent-wise, that's really what I'm referring to. Like, I'm sure when they're they're compiling those lists and stuff like that, they're talking about like accolades and stuff like that. Which I mean, he doesn't have.
This is hard to do. It's in the scouting
like
report, right?
some
When
of the other
Luka
point guards
Doncic
do.
comes to a jump stop in the paint, he's going to shot fake so good.
Brown pulls back out. Celtics.
As a talent, I'm not putting Kyrie over Steve Nash. But if you're talking about an all-time player, you kind of would have to put Steve Nash over Kyrie.
Hill ahead of steam.
I'm saying,
Stop
well-
me if you can. If you give it up,
But as a talent-wise, Kyrie is definitely.
But why would you put Kyrie over
Guard
Steve
Tatum.
Nash? I mean, Steve Nash over Kyrie.
Falling away. It's
Just because he assists, the basketball IQ assists.
It's more so like accolades
And then
and,
here he has
stuff
the
too, though. I
mismatch.
mean, like
What
Against
Steve
the
Kerr got?
smaller
I mean,
defender,
what does
Hardaway
Steve Nash
uses
got
that
that
shimmy
Kyrie
shake.
ain't got?
2 MVPs,
Tatum
back-to-back
with that
MVPs at that. Like,
And then,
like,
come on, we realistically know, hey, one of those is supposed to go to KD. So
you mean Kobe?
Let's say KD.
Oh, okay.
So,
So regardless of like who they should have went to, like it was at least a discussion that Steve Nash was arguably best player in the league. Not arguably best player in the league, but if you win the MVP, obviously you're in that higher upper echelon discussion. And Kyrie has never been looked at like that because when he did try to go and get his own team, quote unquote, goes to the Celtics. The Celtics are literally better off without him.
I mean, that was different. That was different.
And then same thing
I
with.
think that was just the wrong team to go to because that was a team to grow with.
That may have been the toughest shot of the night for
And then
Tatum.
stuff happened with Hayward at the first game. You know what I'm saying? So that team, I just don't.
No, but he had a bad.
An angle. He's just
When he got
so
in the playoffs,
strong.
he
This
had
was
a
his best
bad
year
game
of his
too.
career.
He
Like,
was hurt.
he did not have.
He was hurt sometime too.
No, I'm saying the time that he played, because the year that he didn't play,
With 23 now in the first half.
that was like
Kristaps
2018 when
Porzingis
LeBron and
in pick and roll.
played
Porzingis
against
just
the Cavs
too
in
far
the
back,
final.
and Doncic able to knock it down.
Both teams getting after it defensively
I
here in the
put
first.
2K and I can do shots.
Shot clock at 5. Irving the drive gets inside.
But the thing is, he hits us up for real.
one of the most skilled players to ever play the game. They actually made the angle initially tough.
He's heard the boos, but it wasn't as
As
loud as you'd expect.
He got the best layup package
Backs at home.
ever.
Yeah, but I'm saying, you see what I'm saying? Like those are nice things to say about him.
Luka
Like,
Doncic
you know, like
is a
nobody's gonna
guy
remember
who
him for that.
averages
You know what I'm saying?
around.
No, people definitely gonna remember him for how talented he
We
was.
will remember him.
No, because even if people are like bashing him as far as like his career, they're still gonna talk about. And honestly, they're gonna talk more junk about him because of how talented he is. He's one of the most talented players of all time, and he doesn't have those type of accolades. Like, you know, LeBron in one interview has talking about Kyrie. It was like, oh, I told Kyrie that if he never won the MVP, then he was selling himself short. You know, which is true because Kyrie is that type of talent to where he could win MVP if he.
I think he put a lot of stuff on Kyrie. I mean, like most of his next time that wasn't on him, like the beginning of his Cleveland tenure, that wasn't on him. You saw how bad the team was. I mean, you know.
He's got 20.
But no matter who the best player is, like even if it wasn't quote unquote his fault, if you're the best player on the team, bro, people are gonna blame you. Like people are going to say that.
I just don't see many situations where you
Eric
can
Jones
say
guarding
that.
him. Nice duck and under. Backs it home.
People are gonna look at him like they look at KD.
Tatum gets past Doncic. Gets
But the thing, no, people are gonna look because the only thing that's saving KD is the fact that he has 2 Finals MVPs and 2 championships with the Warriors. You take those out, people are gonna look at them the same way. two all-time talented players that just weren't able to get it done.
I'm gonna say that I definitely, if KD didn't even go to the Warriors, I think KD would still have a chance.
All series that they put two on the
with
ball.
who?
Porzingis and Holiday both go to Doncic.
With who?
I mean, he was good with the Thunder.
He could have, but he blew a 3-1 lead against the
He
Warriors.
could have did it against somebody else. I mean, bro, that team was not built.
Here's Tatum down
That team
the
was
other
not built.
end.
I think it's supposed to be.
So he couldn't have done it with OKC then. But what I'm saying is, like, they're gonna look at him as being the best player on the team, but not being able to lead your team to the finals as the best player on the team.
Answers right back.
And
You think when they went to the finals against the Heat? I mean, when they went to the finals,
my bad, not to a championship. To winning the championship. The best player on a finals winning team.
So adept at this alley-oop this time. It's Kyrie Irving maybe getting away with a little slide of that right pivot
see, that's kind of how I feel like
but the
Carmelo
beautiful
had. You can't
feed
tell me Carmelo
to
had
Derek
won the
Lively.
championship if he had
He's fallen out of the rotation for the most
No, I look at Carmelo the same way. Like, he's one of the most talented guys or whatever,
Now
but
with Denver, he ran into the
Lively
Kobe.
may have gotten a piece of it.
but he's never been that type of guy to be the best player on a championship winning
This
team.
time again, left hand, the soft.
And I don't think
Them time in Denver was great, and then like I'm saying, like you were sitting there simply asking
Tatum
that young
drives
player
past
to
Irving,
beat
gets
Kobe
in, scoop
Bryant
layup.
every year.
There's a gorgeous.
no, it's not even that. I
No,
mean,
you had to because you weren't going to the finals without going through Kobe or Tim Duncan.
Away. First shot is up and good.
but I mean, the thing is though, like, even when he was, like when he got the Knicks, they had a good team with the Knicks, but he wasn't getting out the first round. They had a really good team with the Knicks. Like when they had Amari Stoudemire, Tyson Chandler, Iman Shumpert, J.R. Smith. They were,
Bro, all them people were out of their primes, and J.R. Smith and Shumpert were rookies. They were rookies.
They still
you
had
gave him a whole bunch of old ass aging vets and then some rooks.
But what I'm saying, they still had a really good team. And Carmelo probably made them a really good team, but Carmelo wasn't the best player on a championship winning team. And I don't think at any point in his career that he was that. Oh, that's it.
We finished the highlights.
Yeah.
With Joe Jacket. But I mean, I'll say, of course, we already made our opinions proven, but Jaylen Brown definitely deserved an MVP. Derek Lively is an awesome player.
Derek White showed out too.
He deserved that Team USA spot. And overall, the Celtics played and they won.
They won the championship.
Yeah. Yeah, he said it. Yeah, they did.
But yeah, I think part of that because I don't think Dallas was ready.
Or I mean, any other people that they faced, like Cleveland Cavaliers without Donovan Mitchell, or Knicks without Julius Randle and stuff like that. I'm sorry, not Knicks, but they played the Pacers.
Yeah.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Wait, no. I think the Pacers they played.
They played the Knicks, right?
Knicks,
Did the Knicks play the Celtics?
Afterwards, yeah.
So I was right the first time. So Knicks and Celtics without Julius Randle. Mitchell Robinson got hurt.
I think even with him, though, I think the Celtics could still beat him, though.
Not Julius Randle. Julius Randle was averaging let's just say honest 25 and 12. 25 and 12.
No, I think it got to a point where he started to hit a real slump.
Yeah, because I think he was hurt before that. He was having issues before that. Like you tweak your ankle, twist your ankle, okay, then you get something, but then like he done broke his ankle now. So now it's a different process. He was still kind of in that injury thing. But I definitely think those would have helped. Mitchell Robinson definitely would have helped because it would have been another big. But now, I mean, you can see.
Yeah, we're going to see. I mean, Celtics, I don't think they're getting past the 76ers next year.
Yeah, there's three. There are three on my 3 or 4 on my list. I definitely have 76ers above them. I definitely have the Knicks above them.
Definitely? Oh, I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna still have the Celtics over the Knicks.
I'm gonna take the Knicks. Them boys are hungry. It's just that team is just different.
They are, man.
Different. And then you added Mikal Bridges, and like you have a really good team, a really good work crew, and then you get your best friend who works and know how to work, and he finna come in and work. Oh boy, we finna. What shift if we on a shift, we finna 2-minute ticket times. I'm talking about we finna run it. So, I definitely think that's going to help bump them.
That's the restaurant lingo for y'all that don't know restaurants.
They're going to find one when they send that to B-Ball Podcast.
Yeah. Hot take.
Hot
take. If you've never worked at a restaurant or customer service industry or anything like that, I think it should be mandatory.
Yeah.
I think it should be mandatory, like how they made going to the military mandatory.
Oh, like the draft. If you sign up for the draft, you have to sign up to be a server for a month.
I'm not even a week. A week.
You sure a week?
Be a server or a customer service phone person, retail, anything along those lines.
I'll be honest, I never really had any customer service, training, but I've always been pretty good at customer service.
See, but coming out on the other side of that, I guarantee you everybody would just be so much nicer, so much better off going to these places. Just a random hot take though.
Yeah, it's just a walk a mile in my shoes. That's what you're saying. But,
yeah.
But thank you for joining the B-Ball Podcast. We appreciate it. Boo Celtics. Go Mavericks.
Go Mavericks. We're Lakers fans. Well, okay, I'm not a Lakers fan. You're a Lakers fan.
Here we go to switch up.
Go LeBron!
He's where he goes.
Wherever LeBron is at, that's where I want him to win.
But thank you for joining the B-Baller Podcast. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe below.
Yep.
We look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Yes, sir. Be you, be great,
and
B-Ball.
B-Ball, we rise above the rest. Listen to the podcast, join the quest. Heartbeats racing, adrenaline high. This is where champions fly.